I'm Kate Hawkins, and I'm the TechHounds team lead.
I am Linnea Schultz, and I am the outreach lead for TechHounds. So TechHounds is the school's robotics team, and I mean that's just kind of the basics of what it is, but it's really more than just robots, I guess. We do a lot of other stuff other than build the robot. You know, we have to program it and wire it, and we have a construction division that builds the field for that, and I'm the outreach lead, so we do outreach events, and it's definitely more than just a robotics team, I guess. So this build season, it's actually kind of tough because we have a lot of younger members as opposed to the last 3 years that I've been on the team. So last year we had a lot of seniors that were building, and this year we have all freshmen, all sophomores. There are very, very few upperclassmen in the process that requires building the robots. So that's been a little bit tough, but we're definitely getting there.
We always like to design a robot so that we can do anything no matter what, so that we don't necessarily need to worry about what other robots can do so long as we know that we can do it. And we do have a scouting system that we prepare. That way we can see what other teams are good at so that whenever we get matched with them, we know how we should play the game. This year's game was just announced a couple weeks ago, and so we've been working to design a robot that will work with that and just be able to compete in that. And so to this game, there's a lot more to it than there usually are in the past years. There's just more aspects that we need to be able to conquer rather than just last year was crossing the defense and shooting into a goal. Now it's like hanging gears, climbing a rope, shooting into another goal, and all sorts of complex stuff that we aren't necessarily used to. It's almost as though there are multiple games going on because there's no longer just everybody is shooting for the same thing. More robots can specialize with different aspects of the game. Like you can choose to just hang gears or you can choose to just shoot a ball. Whereas last year it's kind of like no matter what, you're pretty much going to want to be able to shoot a ball.
Not just during the competitions, but during the build season as well. Robots could not get built without teamwork. Like one person can't just sit and CAD a robot, one person can't just sit down and wire an entire robot by themselves. Like it requires multiple people, lots of different opinions to get the best strategy. And at competitions, it also requires a lot of people to get the best strategy of how we're going to play this game, and kind of working together to make sure like the robots don't crash into each other or that kind of thing.